from the garden. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is the Earth Witch, and it's a beautiful day out here. 1st of March, spring is on the way, and I just wanted to come outside and go live, have a chat. Whoever joins, welcome. I'm sure you all will watch this later. So first, I wanted to say and just announce my March ritual, which will be casted March 17th. Let me clean my camera. All right. My March ritual will be casted March 17th. It's for healing, growth, and development of the spiritual, emotional, and mental bodies. Just for I'm going to be calling on Hecate to instill in us healing energies, whatever we need healing from at that moment. So that is up on my website if you would like to sign up for that. I forgot my water. I'll be right back. Also, happy new moon. The new moon is coming, which is one reason why I wanted to do reading today, is for the new moon to give us some insight on what we need to manifest and set our intentions for this month or this upcoming season, because spring is coming. So this is the best time to set your intentions and sow those seeds for anything you want to manifest and bring into your life this spring. So yeah, and also just chat about whatever you guys want to chat about if anybody joins the live. If not, that's fine too. That's why I brought my cards, to pull and keep myself occupied. So let's see. Oh yeah, for the ritual includes spell, candle, petition, and an offering given on your behalf. From me, I buy several offerings for Hecate for all of the rituals as well. Forgot to mention that. I'm all over the place. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? I know people are probably like at work right now and stuff, so. But I got time. No reversals. I didn't even set the intention yet. Kind of smells weird out here though. Maybe because I just amended these beds. I just put in 2 new beds. Hi, Emmanuel. How are you? I just put in 2 new beds with an arched trellis. So excited. Oh, 3 new beds technically, because there's another one over there. And it kind of smells. Yes, me time is so important. Yes, it is so beautiful out here today. It is like in the 60s today. It's been going up and down though. Like one day it'll be in the 60s and then the next day it'll be in like the low 40s, and I'm just ready for some consistent warmth. But I had to take advantage of this beautiful weather today and just get outside. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. All right. Set intention. Goddess Hecate. Ancestors, divine energies of the universe. Please relay any messages for me and those watching for the collective for the new moon to set intentions. Versus. So I'm going to be wands. Let's see. Oh no, the sun's going away. The Lovers. Okay, I'll stop there for a moment. Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, and the World. See, I brought another set of cards because I love these cards so much. Oh, I remember last time I was using these, I was like, what are they called? They are indeed the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. I had to look them up because I don't think I have the box anymore. Let's see. Intention, universe, ancestors. My intentions will be focused on sowing this new moon. Bringing blessings, abundance, life, vitality, growth. That's funny. I know I just got a comment. Hey Adam, can you tell me if this girl Katie is attracted to me? She has ever thought of me in a romantic way before? If so, can you tell me exactly how she feels about me? Adam, I'm not doing personal readings right now. This is a reading for the collective for the new moon and what to sow seeds for during the new moon. However, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me, just because I'm not doing that during this live currently. However, I did just get the attraction card, which I thought was hilarious. So maybe. This is just a reading for the collective and whomever comes. Long night moon, darkness. They're very similar cards. Any more messages from this deck? For this first pool. Yeah, it was the attraction card, Supermoon Attraction. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck that I have in my hands right now. But I've also pulled cards from my Modern Witch Tarot right here. All of the cards I've pulled are literally right out of sight because this blanket isn't that big to put them all directly in front of me. All right. So, what to focus on for this new moon, set intentions for. If anybody has any new creative projects, that's a great time to set intentions for, because of the Page of Wands. The lovers are here, so if you're looking for love, set that intention as well for love to grow. Because I set the intention for the new moon, this is March as well, so spring is coming. The flowers are budding. I don't know if you can see this. This is one of my blueberry bushes that has little buds, little blueberry flowers on it. I'm so excited for that plant. I also have another blueberry here and whatnot, but anyways, we're not here to talk about the garden. Setting seeds of love, of creativity, of purpose, because of the Wheel of Fortune as well as the World card is here. Knight of Pentacles is someone who is ready for a new journey, maybe financially. And then also attraction. So what the energy you were putting out for this full moon, you will be able to attract towards you. Darkness represents the full moon, as well as focus, setting intention. However, the Nine of Wands I usually see as a battle or like a hard decision to make. So really focus and meditate on what you are looking towards, whether that's creativity, love, finances, or purpose. Really sit and meditate with the divine or your ancestors, whomever you call on. Oh my God. Whew. I hate sitting down like this sometimes. My legs keep falling asleep. For that intention. And then on the bottom is the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which Six of Wands is about support, having that support and guidance, either from physical friends and family or from your spiritual court and family. So there's that. I'm gonna draw some more. I like doing several rounds of this for people. It's fun. I live in the city, so there's a train coming and it's probably gonna get pretty loud. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. It helps the channel. I think so. Everybody says it does, and it helps people find the channel and or live. So, oh. That was quick. For the second group. Well, those are literally the same cards, but it's fine. Page of Cups, Death, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, loud train. Reshuffle these. Those are the messages. hopefully it won't be too long of a train so we can just get on with this. I love spring, and just we have like a huge tree in our backyard that's full of so much life. And I love during the spring looking up to the trees and seeing all the birds just fall in love and sing to each other and court each other. Pretty cool. Like last year, I remember it was mainly hawks and blue jays and where are those birds? Orioles. For some reason we got this huge tree and they decided still to put a nest on my porch. Yes, same. Spring is my favorite as well, and then fall is my favorite as well. Just because like summer's too hot. It's too hot. I only want to be outside at the beach and to water my plants, and that's it. And then winter's too cold. So spring and fall is perfect. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. I also have a dog. Barking at whoever's out there right now. Sounds like a motorcycle, so I think it's my neighbor. She sees these people every day. Oh, are you? Mine's up at the gate. Sally! Barking at whoever's out there. It's funny, because she doesn't like bark in the house at all. Unless there's somebody like passing by. There's only one person in the neighborhood that she really does not like, and even if she's in the house she'll growl or bark at him, but otherwise she doesn't bark in the house at all. But then outside it's a completely different story. Like she's got a big old mouth. Sally, slow down. Miss Sally girl, I love you too. Yes. Can you say hi to the camera? No. You're sitting on the cards. She almost knocked the camera over. You're sitting on the cards. Okay. I just wanted you to say hi. She's a big baby. Yeah, she does let her wild side out outside. And then she's all proper in the house. Like, she'll run and like run up the tree or up the fence, and she just likes jumping and running a lot outside. That's your favorite thing to do. All right, you gotta move. You're on the cards. You can hang out, but you can't sit right on top of the cards. Okay. I got a light dusting of dirt, but it's okay. The Earth Witch, just extra Earth energy. Oh yeah, the rest of that message just popped into my recommended, and I happen to be sitting in a nice sunny garden myself. You look lovely. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. I am shuffling the Modern Witch Tarot as well as the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. So, all right, where was I? The train's gone now, so I'll get back to the reading and then we can chat for a while. Okay. I really want to get like a picnic table or something to put out here, and I won't have to sit on the ground for like readings, or on my porch. But I don't mind it too much. One more card. 4, 5 more. Dog slobber on me. Okay, so this reading consists of a lot of cards. That just means the divine has a lot to say. The Page of Cups, Death, 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Star, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and then the Oracle cards are Realization, Balance, and Hunger. So this group of cards, this reading is really telling me that this person has already been working really hard on whatever they're trying to manifest. They've been putting in a lot of work. However, it is kind of taking a toll on them, and they really need to focus on balancing work and life. Sometimes we want to keep going and going and putting in the work and effort, but we also need time to rest and relax so that we don't get burned out. But I can really tell that this person has found their passion and what they want to nurture and grow. And they just really need to focus on that time to themselves and balancing that. Because the 4 of Swords is here, which is something weighing heavy on their mind, or it's a sign that you could be approaching burnout. Don't take my deck, wind. Page of Cups, you've put a lot of, like, this is a passion, this is a lot of your emotion is in this, your heart. Death is transformation usually, or something new coming into your life. 8 of Pentacles, focus and determination on perfecting that craft of yours. The Fool is leaning into it and letting it take you to where it needs to go. The Star here, the Star is usually about something new and the light in the dark, but also in this deck, she is pouring water in the water and also on land, which can represent balance, and pouring into all avenues of yourself. I wonder what cranes or storks represent. I should have brought my interpretation book out here, because there is I think it's a crane on this card as well. flying. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman who is very abundant and has pretty much everything that she's dreamed of. It's coming into her life: fertility, stability, excuse me. Three of Pentacles is really, once again, just like the Eight of Pentacles, focusing on your craft, perfecting that, receiving guidance, once again, from either friends, family, mentors, or even the divine. However, the Four of Swords energy is here. So you've been working very hard either on yourself or your craft, but slow down, take some time to rest, relax, run yourself a bath, run yourself a spiritual bath. If you need a spiritual bath, check out my website. And then, of course, the realization card, balance card, and hunger card all pretty much falls in line with that. You've realized what you want, you're going for it, you're hungry, and you're putting in all that energy. But you have to remember that balance is where it's at. I had to remind myself that a lot too, because I'm the type of person that will go, 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 and run myself down into the ground. And then I'm like, ugh, okay, I can't do anything for like a week because I've been doing too much. So, yeah. Hello, Suburban Adventures. How are you? Yes, definitely. Glad you could take something from that. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then we can just sit and chat. You can ask questions if you'd like, or think of a topic we can chat about, whatever. But I'm gonna do one more. This will be my third one. If you're enjoying this, please give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around if this is your first time seeing me in my channel. For those that do tarot, when you're doing multiple readings, do you just stick the cards on top of the deck, or do you do like I'm doing and put them randomly in the deck just so that the shuffle is clean and ready for next time? I am interested to know. I don't know if I did that with this one. No, I just threw those up there. I like to place them randomly back into the deck. Just so they can get integrated back into it when I set my intention for the next read. Oh, my cards are getting beat up. Okay. All right, I'm gonna adjust my legs again. Yeah. I always find myself just like, is there a specific topic right now? Yeah, the topic is just for the new moon. The new moon is coming, and what we need to focus on, what we need to set our intentions for if you're doing magic and whatnot. From the goddess Hecate, the divine, our ancestors, the universe, anything they would like to say to us. I'm using tarot deck, the Modern Witch Tarot, as well as the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay. see. This will be my third pull, so if you are interested, this will be up live so that you can go back and look at the other ones in case you feel like there may be a message that resonates with you that may not be this one. Knight of Swords. These cards are throwing themselves at me. I see why. It's a lot of, let's say, well, yeah, kind of aggressive energy. One thing was like, who are you trying to fight? Who are you fighting? Drop a bunch of them. There's a lot of swords. Pretty much all of the, pretty much all the cards here that aren't court cards or major cards or swords. And the sun. I have to get a new deck soon. These guys are, the edges are falling apart. First of all, the regrouping messages from the divine, the goddess, the ancestors, collective angels watching for this new moon, the Saturn temples, so we want to change. So I don't think I've ever pulled that card before. Interesting how you can use a deck multiple times and see a card for the first time. I could see that. That card from the first reading. Okay. Candle spell that you want to prep for specifically with how you want your prayer to be. Nice. All right, this reading, the cards are the Moon, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Tower, the Empress, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then on the bottom of that deck was the Sun. And then the Oracle cards are the Void, Resistance, Focus, and Power. So what I'm seeing here is what I said I saw earlier was the resistance for sure, because what first came to me intuitively with this reading was a lot of not, well, yeah, I guess you could say aggressive energy, or very like, ah, like I'm ready to go at whoever and or whoever comes at me. The moon is about secrets and what is in the dark, so it may be, or shadow work as well. Knight of, oh my god, legit cards about to blow away. I was supposed to say a lost one, my word. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who is, I feel like that's very like defensive energy, someone who's always ready to go or snap back at someone. Queen of Swords. What is this Queen of Swords trying to say? It's very authoritative. Swords is all about mental energy, but also the Tower is here, which can be a change of some sort needs to happen, maybe in your attitude or your approach to people. The Seven of Swords is here as well, which is really like mental blockages or boundaries, and saying, hey, you're only allowed to come this far, and like I'm not really open to letting people in. However, if you're willing to, these energies can change. There's the Ace of Pentacles here, which is new growth, abundance, change. The Void is also here, Dark Moon, which could be this person's like laying out in a field. I don't know if you can see that well. It's a very dark card. Like they've kind of given up, or they're just taking time to rest. However, they're not covered, they're not protected, very raw. This is like a very, I guess you could say, like emotional, mental battle type of reading. Feeling very raw and the Empress is here. So I'm looking at my dog. Resistance. But then Focus and Power is also here. So this person perhaps is very powerful, which I do see that very strong energy, as in this is a very strong person in and like they've always had to take care of themselves and whatnot. So open yourself up to new people coming into your life that can help you heal and get over this mental anguish that you may be going through in battle. But there's definitely change coming because of the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles, whether you like it or not. So try to let go a little bit because that's the resistance card, and you see how hard they're holding on to all that growth and whatnot. If you hold on too tight, your roots will get root bound and they can't grow properly to soak up the nutrients that you need in order to develop and grow. So although there is life here and in this card, you don't want to strangle it. Be a little more free and flowing. The swords also represent air, which is freedom and going with the flow, letting go, letting the divine take you and lead you to where you need to be. And on the bottom of the deck is that sun. You see how free and happy she is? That is what's coming for you. So set your intention for freedom and growth and accepting those who want to help you and nurture you and yeah, help you grow as a person. You powerful being. Focus card is also here too. We got this earlier. Focus on that intention. All right, y'all. I'm done pulling cards for now. We'll cleanse these later. I'm not doing it. Unfortunate. Amelia. Forehead. I don't know what that means. But anyways, how are you guys? Any questions, any concerns that you want to chat about? I am done doing the reading right now. Also, just going to mention again, because I mentioned this earlier, but nobody was here, my March food, candles, whatnot, for the energy that she shares with us for the rituals. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any topics you want to chat about, I'm open to that too. I didn't really come with a topic. I just wanted to enjoy this beautiful day out in my garden. Shoot, what's your question? GCM Naomi. Dog's always barking at somebody out there. Meanwhile, do any of you all garden? Can you speak specifically on prayers, making them, and if it's okay to include family? As long as it's a prayer for just helping them, you know, and good intentions, then of course I think you should be able to pray for your family. Making them, sit down, get out a journal, and really call in your ancestors or the divine and ask them to inspire you for words of prayer to write out, and write out whatever comes to your heart, whatever pops into your mind. Write it all down and then put it together as you go. That's usually how I do my prayers. I either come up with it as in like writing a poem, like set a specific topic, what is the prayer going to be about, and then just let the divine lead me to what I specifically want to say in my intention. But as long as it's for a good intention and whatnot, of course you should be able to pray for your family. candle is specifically for removing debt, but when I saw other spells, I was told that this spell cannot be done by me for them, that they would have to do it themselves. First thing first, don't let anybody tell you how to perform your own magic, okay? There are no rules. That's the thing about magic. No rules. And it should be individual. And I do workings for people. I do workings for myself. When I do workings for myself, or people, whenever I do rituals, I include my family into them as well. Because I want them to benefit from whatever intention that is. So, of course, you can do the magic for yourself or them. They don't have to do it themselves. People cast spells on people all the time, wanted or unwanted, you know? So, yeah, don't let people tell you what to do. It's your magic. The great thing about practicing is that you can personalize it and practice however you want to, gathering inspiration from others, but don't ever take anything as scripture. So I hope that helps. Always learn, but I tend to triple check and etc. Yes, of course. I feel like your magic is better and best when you lean in and lead from your heart and follow your intuition, because it should never lead you astray. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, set your intention for your intuition to not lead you astray. The divine and universe always want to see us win. Question is, how are you feeling? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better than I have been in the previous weeks. I've just been telling myself to just relax and take it one day at a time and just look for the beauty in things, you know, and appreciate everything and whatnot. But I have been good. Thank you for asking. Ugh. I'm just excited for spring to get here, to get out into my garden, because I feel like I get the most like down on myself or sad and depressed during, of course, winter, because I'm not able to come outside and ground and whatnot. So with spring coming back, I'll be out here pretty much every day connecting with the earth, which is what I love to do. Oh, and did you read the hoodoo book you shared a while ago? I've been reading into it. It's a huge book. Like hundreds of pages worth. I think it's like 7 books in one. So slowly but surely, I've been chipping away at it. Yes, I'm the opposite. We don't really have a lawn out here. um, it's pretty much all garden right now, and let me see, and dirt and little patches of grass, but it's coming back. There's a lot of clover, ground ivy, and stuff out here that dies back during the winter, so it's usually like a muddy mess. but it's coming back. Yeah, it's a big book. It's like yeah, like I said, it's like 7 books in one. They come individual, but I just decided to buy the big one because it's more, I don't know, cost friendly, and I'll just slowly go through each book. Um, what is it called? Oh, the Hoodoo Bible, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, for you that just asked. I'll go grab it real quick. Yes, yes, Sally. Okay. Yeah, it's the Hoodoo Bible. It's a 7-in-1 root doctor companion to Black folk magic by Mama Marie. It's a really big book. Broaden your knowledge on hoodoo. It's interesting to you. Yeah, for sure. Same. But now that I've been going through it, you never finish it. I mean, oh my goodness, same, to be honest. But I'm just like slowly, like as I like do workings and stuff, I'll bring out this book as well and be like, okay, well, what does this say about what I'm already doing? But I'm realizing the stuff that I already know, a lot of it's already in the book. However, it does go through deeper for like herbs and stuff. Like some of the herbs and stuff in here, I don't work with, but I know of. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like usually I would go to the Scott Cunningham's Book of Herbs to reference in that, but this definitely has a different outlook on some of the herbs, and it has a lot more herbs in it that he may have not gone into as well, that I really like. And then also goes through like some of the history, like I've read through the history, and the spirits. I've been thinking about like working with some of the spirits and stuff in this book. Or not really working with them, but honoring them, like adding some of them to my ancestor altar and whatnot, because they have like the ancestor spirits that have done good for Black people and people of color throughout time and whatnot in here as well, that you can like add to your ancestor altar to honor them. Working and focusing on hoodoo, and have audio book that's about the Orishas of Trinidad. Nice. Yeah, they talk about the Orishas in here. They talk about building altar, and then get into root work. Also like how they have, excuse me, different oils and different rituals and spells and stuff for pretty much everything is in this book. However, I like making my own spells and stuff, but I do like reading through it and seeing what they may use, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll add that to something that I already do. Yeah, same. They usually recommend that you go to a professional for that, but maybe one day I'll get a reading from someone I trust to find out like who my head Orisha and stuff is. Yeah, dang, Wisteria Tree just threw a seed at me. Yeah, it's definitely a great reference book for sure. That's mainly what I've been using it for, because there's just so much information in here to go through. Like, they have a whole section on money spells, whole section on luck spell, love spells. I honestly, like, that tree is so mad at me right now because she is so aggressive. She just takes over. So I cut back some of her vines just to trim her up a little bit. And since I've done that, she has not been happy with me. I mean, I've given her offerings. And she's like, I don't care. That's how I see it, at least. So she's been throwing seeds and everything at everybody. Crossroads spells, healing spells. There's a lot of information in this book. Yes, just waiting for that person to cross my path. Same. I've met this one lady. I've talked about her before. But I don't know. I've just been like too nervous to reach out to her. I've met her like a year ago, and she literally came into my house when we were trying to when we were refinancing the house. But I don't know. Yeah, you should, for sure. There's a lot of information. Like how to conjure the spirits, how to conceal your magic, protection spells. It just keeps going and going, banishing, reversing. However, it is very traditional. Like some of this stuff, I don't know if I would do. Like, like this one's like, find a footprint and dig it up. Like, what? It's great. Love it. But I don't want to look like that creep digging up somebody's footprint. Curses. All types of stuff. How to summon an angel, summon your ancestors, the Jinn. I don't think I've gotten to this part. It's like animal omens. Ooh, I really want to get to the bone reading section, because I think bone readings are so cool, interesting. $30 on Amazon, which is why I've been holding. LOL, but if it's that big, it makes sense. Yeah, for sure. That's probably what I paid for it. It's like that thick of a book. Let me see. It's about like an inch thick or so, and there are over 400 pages to it. So it's definitely worth the $30 because there's so much information in it. I know it can be like a lot of the books on Amazon don't really give you information about like how many pages and stuff there are in it, and like how much information and stuff is in it, but I definitely think this is worth it. There's a lot. working in the graveyard, all types of stuff. Oh, and then also they have like old folk remedies, like herbal remedies and stuff in here too, which is, love that. Tonics, tinctures, and teas. Granted, I don't think I grow a lot of this stuff, but I will if I learn about it. That's been my big thing lately, is not only using herbs and magic, but for medicine, and having the dual purpose of both. Like this bed right behind me where my blueberries and stuff are is also my medicinal plant bed. I also built some new beds over here that I'm going to be putting medicinal plants in, because I've started seeds for borage, chicory, German chamomile, yarrow, milkweed for the butterflies, and passion flower vine. So all those things you can use in witchcraft, but they're also very useful for medicine. Back here I also have, I already have, you can't see it, it's literally just out of reach. I have a nice patch of yarrow and sage, catnip, it's right here and right there, St. John's wort and whatnot. So I'm excited to expand on that, and then hopefully I'll be making videos out here of like harvesting the herbs, what I use them for, doing tours and stuff of them as well. And yeah, so yeah, definitely check out this book. Also goes into like yard weeds and whatnot, like chickweed, four-leaf clover. Oh, just talked about chicory. Chicory. I see what it says about chicory. The leaves of the chicory plant are used in the magical hoodoo practice to eradicate obstacles from an individual's path, open closed doors, and ensure the achievement of even the most difficult desires. Chicory is a perennial herb with strong taproot that bloom from July to September in the US and Europe. Chicory leaves are used to make infusions to treat constipation and indigestion. So I love to come out here, grab some leaves from chicory and go throw it in a bath, for a road opener. Seems like a good book. Well, I know it's a good book. It's not bad for that thick book. I bought a book, but I haven't been able to use it, and debating if I want to gift it or trade it. It's basically new. Always keep it, because you never know when you might come back. Well, if it seems like a good book, you never know when you might come back to it. I have books that I haven't even really, like, barely cracked open that I come back to every once in a while to read some more of it. Oh my goodness, once you start growing stuff and you realize how easy it truly is, you won't be able to stop. How do I know if it's planting growing wild in my yard? Google isn't helping me. I remember your video on it, but I'm not sure what it is. Are there any distinctive signs? I don't have any on this side of my yard. It's all on that side of the yard. Plantain there's different forms of garden plantain. There's the long leaf, there's the broad leaf, there's like a round leaf. The one that's primarily in my yard is like the round broadleaf one. It's kind of like circular, like oval, and then it has long striations in the leaf. Let me see if I can find one. I'll go grab it. That is so gross. I just grabbed a... Even though I'm always out in the garden, I I'm not a fan of the bugs and the tiny creepy crawlers. I just grabbed a leaf, flipped it over, and it was covered in creepy crawlers. Ew, I got one on my finger. Anyways. Yeah, just send me a picture of it. Send a picture to me on Instagram. These are, actually these aren't the round ones. These are more like the long-leafed ones. But they come out on very long stems. And these are so young, you can't even really see the lines in them. They go like out like that. But the round one has like straight lines. You're saying worms freak you out? Ugh, my son, he loves digging up and finding worms. And I'm just like, that is so gross. Like, he'll come outside with a plate to dig up worms. And it's not like he hurts them or anything. He actually takes them out of the ground and throws them into one of the garden beds. But I'm just like, that is so disgusting. I don't mind them because if I know they're good for the garden, then that kind of makes me less freak out. I don't know if I'm losing because there was just a plane that flew over, because literally as soon as the plane flew over, connection went out. But hopefully I'm back. Help them move to new homes in your garden. Yeah, but it's still so gross. Like, I'm like, ew, aren't they like slimy and wiggly and just, I can't. But yeah, this is some of the plantain. These are little itty bitty leaves, but they get pretty big if you allow them to grow pretty big. Usually during early spring, I let the yard go wild just so I can go through it and collect useful weeds. So the plantain, it must be these rain is coming over and the connection keeps going out. Chickweed is very good for, one thing I learned about chickweed, that it's good for like destroying like the body, which free radicals are the beginning of cancer cells, as well as ridding of any like benign, malignant is cancers, benign tumors in your body as well. So chickweed, you can pretty much find that anywhere and everywhere. It's so invasive, but it comes out very early spring. I've already made a tincture of it, so I don't have to collect any this year. And then violets are all over the place in my yard that I try to collect. I don't know much about clover, but I'm gonna find out. We also have a lot of ground ivy, which ground ivy I don't use for medicine, but is great for calling spirits and using them in ritual, like burning it. So whenever I'm outside doing a ritual or burning the petition, but yeah, hopefully I'm still alive, because those planes took me offline. I guess it's that time of day where 500 million birds are gonna come out to my tree. Just don't poop on me, please. I mean, I hear it's good luck, so. So yeah, I recommend that you, if you're into, yeah, I figured it was going in and out, but there are planes coming left and right. So I'm probably gonna have to get off of here and finish this chat up another time. Maybe in a couple of days when it's nice out again, I'll come back out to the garden. because I guess it's time for people to fly places this way. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And these birds are getting loud. Please give me a thumbs up. Sign up for my ritual if you are interested. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for chatting with me. Thanks for hanging out. Stephanie, if you'd like, send me those pictures of the plant to see if it's broadleaf plantain or the longleaf plantain. Good chatting with you too. And I will talk to you all next time. Bye. Enjoy your afternoon.